In the dead of night, a chilling whisper echoes through the halls. There's no escape now. You're mine. Welcome to the world of our book today, a tale that will send shivers down your spine, a world where the ordinary morphs into the extraordinary, where every shadow holds a secret, every silence a story untold. This isn't just a book, it's a journey into the heart of terror, a labyrinth of fear and suspense. It's a world cloaked in darkness where reality blurs with nightmare, and every corner turned is a fresh thrill, a new mystery. But remember, we're not just telling a story, we're living it. We're not just reading a book, we're stepping into its world, feeling its cold breath on our necks, hearing the whispers in the dark. Are you ready to dive into the shadows and uncover the terrifying secrets hidden within these pages? Our story begins in a quaint, seemingly peaceful town. But as darkness falls, the true face of this place begins to surface. In the heart of this town, where children's laughter would often fill the air during daytime, a series of inexplicable events begins to unfold as the sun sets. A strange fog rolls in, bringing with it an eerie silence that drowns out the once vibrant sounds of life. It is in the midst of this unsettling tranquility that our protagonist, a determined yet unsuspecting individual, finds themselves drawn into a web of chilling mysteries. Our protagonist is not a hero nor a ghost hunter, but an ordinary person, much like you and me. When they first notice the peculiar happenings around town, they dismiss them as mere coincidences. Yet, as these occurrences grow more frequent and more terrifying, they can no longer ignore the creeping sense of dread that something is terribly amiss. One night, they experience their first truly horrific encounter. An apparition, a faceless figure shrouded in the thick fog, appears before them. It doesn't speak, it doesn't move, it just stands there, staring with unseen eyes, radiating an icy cold that seeps into their bones. The protagonist is frozen in fear, their heart pounding like a drum against their ribs. This ghostly figure, it seems, is not just a figment of their imagination. As the days turn into weeks, our protagonist becomes entangled in a terrifying struggle for survival. The apparition begins to haunt them relentlessly, appearing at the most unexpected moments, its presence growing more menacing with each encounter. Our protagonist tries to seek help, but the town folks, living in their bubble of denial, dismiss their pleas. This leaves them alone to face the haunting specter. In their desperate search for answers, they stumble upon the town's dark past, a tale of a tragic event that has left a stain on the town's history, a stain that has now taken the form of the haunting apparition. The protagonist learns that to survive, they must not only confront their fears, but also unravel the truth behind the town's sorrowful history. In this harrowing journey, our protagonist experiences a roller coaster of emotions: fear, despair, determination, and hope. They encounter obstacles that test their courage and resolve, yet they persist, driven by the will to survive and the burning desire to restore peace to their once tranquil town. The story reaches a shocking climax when the protagonist finally comes face to face with the truth. The revelation is a gut-wrenching one, a truth so horrific it shatters their perception of reality. Yet it is this very truth that holds the key to their survival and the town's redemption. In the end, our protagonist emerges victorious, but not without scars. They manage to banish the apparition, but at a cost. They lose their innocence, their sense of security, but gain a new perspective on life and death. Their journey is a testament to human resilience and the power of truth. In a world where the line between the living and the dead is blurred, survival becomes a chilling game of hide and seek. The true horror of this tale lies not just in the supernatural, but in the very human fear of the unknown. Fear, you see, is a complex beast. It's not simply the anticipation of a ghostly apparition or a blood-curdling scream in the night. It's the fear that seeps into our psyche, that clings to the corners of our minds and whispers uncertainties. This book brilliantly taps into these primal fears, magnifying them through a lens of chilling horror. But there's more. The author weaves strands of isolation and paranoia into the narrative. The characters are alone, stranded within their own minds, their own fears. It's a struggle for survival, not just against the monstrous entities that lurk in the shadows, but against the terrifying unknown that gnaws at their sanity. In the face of such horror, one question remains: how far would you go to survive? As we close the last page of this terrifying tale, we are left with a lingering sense of dread and a newfound appreciation for the safety of our own home. This story has been a journey, one that has taken us into the depths of fear and back again. We've walked the haunted halls of the narrative, experienced the chilling suspense, and been left breathless by the shocking twists. The impact of this story is profound. It embeds itself in your psyche, leaving traces of its horror even after you've put the book down. Its memorable moments, the heart-stopping scenes, and the intricate plot lines are what make this book a must-read. The author has masterfully woven a tale that, while terrifying, is also a study of the human condition. It delves into our deepest fears and shows us that sometimes the real horror is not the monster under the bed, but the darkness that resides within us. In the end, this book serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes the most horrifying monsters are the ones lurking within us.